Hey people on the internet, this is RC2000 and welcome back to my Let's Play of Ratchet Clank. In the last episode, we explored Planet Delvin and fight a bit of Drek here with Giant Clank, but unfortunately he had the demorph Giant Clank beam somehow. And he ran away to the laser, so we have to stop him as Ratchet, which is kind of disappointing seeing how we were doing with Giant Clank, but still the final boss is not that bad, it's just kind of disappointing. But anyways, I recommend that you have the PDA and the swing shot as your gadget in a Clink select. Also Devastator, if you have the Tesla Claw, you might as well. Buster, not really. The second is just for a show off. The Pistol Bomb, I really don't need it, but it's, well, it's there, just in case. Just in case I need it. As probably some of you know that you're probably gonna need the thruster pack at the end. It doesn't really matter if you have it equip it right away or not, because it will automatically keep it when you need it, so there's no big deal there. So the game actually was well programmed there, as you will see soon enough. Okay, so first things first, let's use the Devastator to weaken him up. You will use some mini gravity bombs, which are a kind of weapon on the sequel. And it will pretty much attack you with that, and that's one of the few attacks. And then he uses rockets to try to defeat you, or try to aim at you. Just use the alley pack and just continue to rush at him. And you will see some crates which give you some ammo, which is pretty cool. I think that's the only attacks that he has in the first round. There's 3 rounds in total, just like any final boss apparently. Well, unless you count the first Giant Clank, in that case there are 4. But either way, every final boss has more than one phase normally. So this first phase is not too hard, just one more hit should be enough. Or not. You sheep bastard. So I'm using every weapon I can because, you know, it's the final boss, might as well use every weapon. Many people show off, oh, I beat this guy with just using the Devastator. Dude, that's not a big deal. The Devastator is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. I guess because most people can't defeat this boss without using the Rhino, but still, it's kinda silly. Anyways, I recommend to mega jump just in case, because these platforms can be jerks sometimes to you. And I was being a jerk to me because I forgot to select the swing shot. Thank God for the pause menu, because if we had like the quick select that paused the game, which unfortunately in this game we don't. But yeah, by the way, I dig this final boss theme, which actually we'll see it better in the credit song, because the credit will have the song of the planet you're watching the credits on, or the last song is playing. So let's do this. Okay, here we're just gonna use some mines. These mines will actually throw off your Devastator. However, they can be sucked in by the suck cannon, which you can use against him. So that's a pretty cool use of the suck cannon there, if you want to. But unfortunately, you can also destroy those mines by using the gravity bomb. Actually, there's one mine right there. For some reason, it wasn't destroyed. Let's see if I can get ammo. Yes, I can get ammo, and there's a nanotech thing there. So pretty simple boss so far, and this time I'm hoping that I don't forget to put the swing shot on. So let's go. Lucky for us, for some reason, the ammo actually, I think it's affected by the bolt magnetizer or whatever it's called in this game. I forget. The bolt grabber, yeah, that's what it's called, I think. Okay, I definitely recommend you mega jump in this one, because this one can be jerk sometimes. Especially if you're using the alley pack, actually. Not too sure about the thruster pack. I actually only start this boss with the alley pack for some reason. Mostly because I feel safer. I don't know. Something against the mega jump. But anyways, we're gonna have a cutscene here, so I'll shut up now.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash! And lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. then the whole thing starts all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
So his evil plan was to make the biggest subtitle in the world? I cannot forgive this! Oh yeah, that, and he was destroying each planet and blah 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 blah. Something about the destroying the planet and such. Okay, so right here, the thruster pack will, just like I said before, it will automatically be equipped. And after that, after you press a switch, you can go here, you can shoot him if you want to. So it's pretty simple, you just need to dodge it with the grind boots, which is pretty fine. I'm actually not using the Tazzle Claw for a bit, I just want to use it later when I feel like it. I'll probably use the Suck Cannon a bit, and I probably should have done that. That doesn't matter, I still have an attack here. And right here is gonna send minions, so I recommend Parasiter or just using Agents of Doom, whatever makes you fancy. I'm using everything I got. I'm not gonna hold back in this bastard. So there's a bunch of ammo. I believe the ammo actually respawns in here. Let's see. Actually, let's use the Tazzle Claw for a bit because the Tazzle Claw arms in, and it does a lot more damage than the blaster, so that's a good thing. Feel the tempest, Drek. Have you feel the storm yet? Okay, better use the Suck Cannon. Oh wait, I still have 2 ammo here. I forgot. My bad. I think these guys can be sucked in as well. Yes, they can. And then Tazzle Claw. Tazzle Claw is a lot faster than the Parasite. I just decided to pick the Parasite so I didn't waste too much ammo. Yeah, you bastard. Anyways. So let's continue here. Gonna use the bombs, but I cancel it by pressing the switch because he's always gonna do that once you do that, so be careful not to fall, by the way, because I was almost doing that. So let's go for the Devastator. Let's be careful here. Now, at a certain point, there's a lot of ammo here, and that's the point, where he's gonna shoot the laser. I recommend running around so he can't hit you. Just like I'm doing, because he's really hard to hit at this point, so might as well just go. It's gonna do that a lot. Can you stop spamming the same attack? You're not doing anything. Okay. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty bad in this last place, so that's kind of sad, but that's why I recommend you getting the Ultra Thingamajig. So let's finish this off with the blaster if I can. Because he's almost dead, and oh shit! I didn't even notice it was press the switch! I can't believe I let that happen! Oh god. Anyways, I was completely distracted and absorbed in the battle. I forgot about the timer. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a second when I beat this boss, because that was completely my fault. I'll be right back. Oh god.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Okay then, let's try this again and not let the planet be destroyed. I'm supposed to protect this planet, not to just destroy it. That was the stupidest thing I ever done, I swear to god. That's the first time I actually let the planet be destroyed like that. I was so distracted with my commentary that I totally forgot to save the world. I was so focused on destroying the planet. No, I don't want to destroy the planet. This is what happens when you're Rex playing. It's the last play curse, I tell you. I think it's to not be such a show-off in this game. That's what happens when I'm such a show-off in this game. I just kill myself literally. Okay, I didn't kill myself technically. I just let the fucking planet be blown up. All the reasons to save this planet, all for nothing. anyways, we're done fun with this game. Thank you. Thank you for watching my repetitiveness of doing that again. I still can't believe I've actually let Velden being spoiled. At least didn't get to see that cutscene, but anyways, let's watch this. Actually, let's watch the next cutscene because we need to press the switch to destroy the planet that Drek created.
You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
Yes, indeed. Let's get the ammo. I am thinking of getting ammo. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So yeah, the ammo respawns, like I said. So in this part of the level, you actually don't need a PDA whatsoever because they give you ammo enough. Anyways, let's go and destroy.
This can't be good. Phew, that was close. Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right. Hey, tin can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
That was a really heartwarming ending, I have to say. It's one of my favorite endings in Ratchet Clank next to the cracking time ending. So yeah, finally beat this game in this Let's Play, and I did completely horribly. Okay, despite the fact that I haven't actually died much in this game, I actually did pretty horribly. For you, it might seem that I did good, but I think I didn't do that great, especially in the final boss, which I guess it has to do with me talking at the same time and such, but, you know, or the Let's Play curse. I'm guessing this is my first Let's Play. Okay, technically it's not my first Let's Play, but with co-op, and as he's technically with me, so I can correct him, and he can correct me, and so on. This is technically my first officially solo Let's Play, and I kinda was nervous doing this, and that's why I screw up a bunch of times so I can collab. Despite the fact my skills in some points were actually still decent. I actually didn't expect to let the timer run out there. I wasn't planning that at all. But I guess that shows what happens when you let the timer go down. So that's pretty I think to show. So that's why I didn't decide to do a retape on this, unless I have to do it. And surprisingly, I've been actually recording this last 2 episodes all together actually, and my new laptop only actually dropped 6 frames. 5 frames that were dropped in the beginning, like always, and 1 frame that was just dropped just now, so that's pretty good. And overall, this game, right now, it's not that great in comparison to the other games, I'll give it that. But it still holds a great spot to me. It's probably my best Ratchet Clank game in terms of skills and such. I'm a lot better at this Ratchet Clank game than the others. Or it just might be me trying to show off. So I'll never show off ever again, because each time I do that I just end up screwing myself in the end. So yep, this is pretty much the end of this Let's Play. The only thing left is to show off the gold weapons in the Rhino and the stuff that you get from getting all the skill points and all the gold weapons that I'll show that in the bonus episode, which shall be up in the day after this is up. Which I'll probably record it. Today is 30th of December. I'll probably record that on January 2nd. Which by that time it should be uploaded on Friday, on the 1st January Friday, I think. But anyways, this is the first Ratchet's voice, which then was changed to James R. Taylor because he sounded too violent in this game. I already talked about that. And as I said, the credits in this game will have the soundtrack of, if you like, go to the because you unlock the credits after you beat the game, and you will see the credits. And depending on what soundtrack you're on the planet, you will have that soundtrack. And I like the final boss soundtrack. It's pretty epic. I like the soundtrack in this game a lot, but they're not that memorable most of the time. Probably my favorite one in this game, it's the final boss theme and the Planet Oven one in Metropolis and Blackwater City. And probably Bark Station. Ah! Orkson! Take it away! Take it away! Okay. So I guess this is all. Well, for me, you still have to watch cutscenes, so there's gonna be an extra cutscene here after the credits are done. So in the next episode, or bonus episode, I'm gonna take on what challenge mode has and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys next time. So bye bye.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.